What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Loso 2.0, the business prophet himself. And today, yes, I'm in your mid with it. Yes, I also do not have a shirt on. So that's why I'm close to the camera right now. No, I am not naked. I'm just in my room chilling. But I thought that I'll drop this gem on you guys real quick. Today, I'm going to talk about how to keep someone interested forever. Okay. And I know this because I have someone who agreed to be with me forever. So I should know. So I'm going to explain the type of guy, and the crazy thing is, it's probably speaking to you if you're a gentleman watching this video, and if you're a woman, you probably understand this type of guy that I'm about to explain. This guy loves bragging about himself. He has his head so big, it's mega mind. His head is so huge, filled with how his ego of how great he is. But he always talks about how he can never keep a woman. I Oh, he gets women most likely, but he always talks about how, oh, all these girls are for the streets. I just want this girl to do that. I need a girl that's going to do this. Constantly on social media talking about how he needs a girlfriend, how he wants a girlfriend. You even hear him talk about, if you know him personally, about how he's talking about this stuff. But like I said, he continues. So the problem is, yes, these women might be for the streets. Maybe so. Maybe they're not. Maybe they do want to be in a relationship with somebody, but who wants to be in a relationship with a guy like this? And I'm about to explain how you are. You go on a date with them, okay? Even if it's not a date, whatever, you hang out with them. You continuously go on there and talk about yourself. It's always about how you're first team All American, how you were number one point guard in the nation, how you were a top boxing champion, all your achievements. Or better yet, here's another type of guy, and I'm telling you, this guy is true because I see it all the time on Instagram, flaunting his money, always throwing his cash. You mean, you know what I'm talking about? Da, da, da. I talked about this, how the men's number one, a man's number one reason in life, or not reason, but number one goal, or not even number one goal, but I would say his inner goal is to impress women. So this guy tries to brag. He thinks impress women is just him brag about how much money he has, how much anything, how strong he is, all those stuff. And honestly, I know this type of dude because this was me. Not saying I was talking about money, because I just started to come to terms with money, being good relations with money. But I was always, and not even to my own horn, but I was always more attractive than a lot of other guys. So I was always talking about how good looking I was, because women would tell me that, it boosted my head up. So then it started to make me feel like I was above everybody else. Hey, look at that guy you talking to. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, look at me, look at him. Type things like that. Always talking about myself, always in comparison. But then I started to notice, that was not keeping me a date. And now I started to do things a little differently, or a lot differently, honestly. And that's how I kept my woman for now, because I started making it about her. No, I'm not saying make it about her to the point where you're a beta male, because I had somebody actually explain that. No, that's not what I mean. You can still be an alpha male, but I mean, do your research. Okay? My woman, for example, know she loves gymnastics, know she loves track. I actually go on her Twitter likes and just see types of outfits she like. Oh, you would like this, she would like that. I'm not good at picking out clothes, I'll tell you that right now. I just hand her the money, but I try to see what type of things she likes, what's her love language time. Just research her. Just make it about her. Because everybody loves talking about themselves, for one. So it's gonna continually have the conversation going. Secondly, too, it's gonna also reciprocate the energy, because then she's gonna start to realize, oh, okay, I wanna make this about him. I wanna do this about him. Da 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 da. Keep doing it back to me. And that's why it becomes an equal relationship. And that's how I end up being so long. And I had her agree to be with me for the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't a relationship post. What this is marketing post, because that's what you guys do with your marketing as well. Us as human beings, we're so egotistical. We always want to talk about tooting our own horn, how great we are, how great our program is, how great our product is, to the point where it's building disconnect, because the customer thinks, oh, his is so perfect. How can I possibly be the right person for this? And it builds disconnect and makes them not want to buy, because no one wants to buy from someone who doesn't know what they're doing, or toots their own horn too much, makes themselves too much better than the next person. So that's why you got to make it all about your client, all about your potential customer. Always make it about them, because in the end of the day, without them, there's no business. And I guarantee you will see results in building your brand much, much easier. And that's how I wanted to end it today. All right. And with that being said, 2.0 out.